Hi, my name is Zubair Ansari. I'm the CTO for CionSystems. In this video, I'm going to talk about Active Directory Manager Pro and the automated user and access provisioning. It's an add-on product to Active Directory Manager Pro. Let's take the look at what is Active Directory Manager Pro. It's a web-based application where you can manage one or many domains from a single point, and you can do the delegation, auditing, workflow, attestation, templatization of directory management, delegation, full reporting. It gives you a very deep insight into directory. It keeps track of all the changes that are happening in the directory. It allows you to easily enforce policies and prove compliance. It helps with migration efforts, especially when you're consolidating multiple domains into a single domain. It provides a single point where user can connect to a URL and manage the different directories, whether they are Microsoft or non-Microsoft directories. Let's take a look at the provisioning. It's an add-on product to Active Directory Manager Pro. From the system of record, that is your human resource database or system school information system, it accepts CSV file. It has connectors from where the CSV files are generated on a daily basis that are fed into the provisioning engine. The provisioning engine has the service components. There are two services that accept the source file, maps the source transaction file with the master data, and creates the records ready for destination service to provision directly into the directory. It has a business logic where you can enter your codes and codification of your enterprise and the rules and regulations for provisioning. For the whole thing is built on Microsoft Stack, and we use SQL database. It can be any version of SQL database. So what is provisioning? Typically, you have a daily transactional file containing addition, modification, and deprovisioning decisions for users. And master files, this is a one-time setup where you codify your environment and configure the provisioning system with it, and similarly templates. Then you define your business logic that has the rules of how to create the user, how to resolve username conflicts, home folders, way to create home folders, what based on the roles, what group membership you provide, and so on and so forth. The solution generates error log as well as the audit trail. Okay. Let's take a look at the product itself. Here is I have the CSV files created. I have one transactional file that I have created. It has few users where modification will be affected on the phone number. Then few users where we'll be doing deprovisioning decisions, and a few users will be creating them. Then you have other CSV files, like you see building, group, masters, home folders, etc. All these are master files that are fed once into the system, and that's from there you generate the rules. Let's take a look at the product. Let's log into Active Directory Manager Pro. A lot of this information has already been fed into the application. So you see the provisioning tab here. We'll go to it, but briefly, Active Directory Manager Pro gives you a complete management toolset for managing your directories. Okay. Now let's click on provisioning and set up the system to run the provisioning. I have created the transactional file. As I mentioned, I have configured the masters also, and here you can see the masters. If you're doing the first time configuration, you go here and you upload each master file and do the field mapping. After that, You upload the source and do the field mapping similar to this. Then you do destination and select templates and other options, what if cases, and you save it. Now, next after this is to run the schedule, configure the scheduler to what time the service should run. Right now, the time is 9:19, so I'm going to set this so that the we can trigger the service. 21. Let's go with 21:25. After this, we have to configure the destination service, the time on the destination service. 21:30. This time has to be after you upload after this engine has enough time to process the source files. Let's take a look at the time, 9:19. Our source file is configured for 21:25. So let's fast forward the time so that we don't have to wait that long. I'm going to change the time to 24 and 50 seconds. Okay, and let's see when the time changes to 9:25, it should read the source file and do the mapping and create the list of transaction for destination or transaction service. Okay, it converted into 25. It should have run. Let's take a look at the status. Yes, if you see this, it has read the source file and the list for provisioning is ready. Let's change the time so that the provisioning service also starts. Let's go ahead and change the time. We set it for 25, so I'm going to fast forward the time here to 29. Okay, and very soon when it changes to 9:30, it will run the service and it will do the provisioning of the users. It's still waiting. So 9:30, let's take a look at it and see if the provisioning has started. Let's do a refresh, and on the right side all the records has been processed, the provisioning has completed for that mini record. Let's take a look at the audit trail and let's make sure that it did happen. Yes, it did. If you see this, the time, it has created users, it has performed other operations. Thank you. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions, give us a call at the following address. Thanks.